Hello friends, I am Sujoy Chatterjee and I am back with yet another lesson of Japanese from the YouTube channel Saral Japani. So far in this course, we have learned about the very basics and background of Japanese, the origin, the sounds, the scripts, and their evolution. Then we learned the Japanese alphabet system in Hiragana script, talked about pronunciation and intonation, and did a practice lesson of some common Japanese words. Friends, if you haven't gone through all these lessons, I would recommend you to do so before proceeding with today's lesson. This is really very important for you to learn the language systematically. Okay, so now coming to today's lesson, it's the ninth lesson of the series. Today we are going to learn about numbers and counting in Japanese. In today's video, we shall cover the counting from 1 to 99, and in the next lesson, we shall learn about the larger numbers, that is from 100 till the billions and trillions and zillions, maybe. In today's lesson, we shall also look into some interesting facts related to numerals in Japan. We begin with 0. Now there is a long story behind it. In Japanese, the numbering and counting begins from 1 and not from 0. So what could be the reason? In Japan, the floors of buildings also start at 1. That is, the ground floor is denoted by 1, the first floor by 2, and so on. The basements are usually represented by B1, B2, B3, and so on. There is not much use of numeral 0 in Japan. So what's the reason for that? 0 means nothing or void. And it is said that in Chinese and Japanese, there was no such word that would mean nothing, that is, emptiness or void. In ancient times, in accounting documents, to represent 0, blank spaces were left at relevant places, such as in ledger books, accountancy books, and so on. So there was no 0 symbol and only blank spaces were left wherever there was a need to represent 0 or emptiness or void. In ancient period, there was a Chinese word called ling. The kanji symbol is this, and this ling meant few or a little quantity or a small fraction. So this was not totally 0, but a very small portion of something. Gradually, when there appeared the need to specifically express void as a numeral, this ling was used for that purpose. During Edo period in Japan, this same symbol was adopted to express 0. In Japan, it was called rei. Recently, during the 20th century, Japan adopted zerho from French to express the numeral 0. And in Japan, it was called zero. Zero surpassed rei in popularity since the literal meaning of rei was not void, but a small fraction. In Japanese, the word for the geometrical figure circle is maru. So sometimes due to its shape, that is the circular shape that resembles a 0, this maru is used to represent 0. So we have 4 words for 0. First, ling in Chinese, rei in Japanese, 0 imported from French, and then we have maru for circle. So to summarize, this is ling in Chinese, and the same symbol is used as rei in Japanese, and in hiragana it is written as this rei, rei. Then we have the 0. In Japanese it is called zero, and it is adopted from the French zerho. Since this is a foreign word, so in Japanese it will be written in katakana script, and this is zero. This is the symbol for ze, and this is the symbol for ro. So this is 0. And then we have maru. Maru, again, it's a Japanese origin word, so it will be written in hiragana, and this is how it is written: maru, maru. So this was about 0 in Japanese. Next, we proceed to numbers and counting. This is the slide that shows you numerals from 1 to 10. So as you can see, the details have been divided into 4 columns. In the first column, we have the numerals written in English. In the second column, the numerals are written expressed in words in Hiragana script. And this is the reason why in the beginning, I advised you to go through the previous videos in case you haven't watched them, and you should learn Hiragana script so that you can recognize these words. And from now onwards, we will be using more of these Hiragana words frequently. So just at looking at these words, you should be able to read them. So the second column will be the numbers written in words in Hiragana script. The third column, this is the kanji for the numerals. So although we are yet to have lessons in kanji, which we shall be doing soon in this course, for the sake of familiarity, I have included the kanjis for numerals in this lesson. So this third column denotes the numerals in kanji, and the fourth column is basically the pronunciation of these numbers. First, it is written in Hindi and then it is written in English. So this, since this course is a bilingual course in Hindi and English, so in some of the slides, you will find these Hindi words, which you may ignore in case you are not familiar with Hindi. You should be good with this English part. So with this background, now let's start reading the numbers from 1 to 10. 1 in Japanese is called ichi, ichi. And this is the kanji for 1 or ichi, which is a horizontal line, single horizontal line. 2 is called ni, and the kanji here you can see 2 horizontal lines, and the upper one is shorter than the lower one. 3 is called san, sa, n, san, and here we have 3 horizontal lines for numeral 3. As you can see, the middle one is the shortest one, then the upper one, and the lower one is the longest one. 4, we have 2 words for 4 in Japanese. One is yon and the other is she. For numeral 5, we have go, and these are the kanji symbols you should be following. For 6, it's roku. For 7, again, we have 2 words. One is nana and the other is shichi. For 8, we have hachi. For 9, we have q. So here you can see there is a blended sound here. Ki plus u is q, and there is one additional u. So this is q. So it's a long sound at the end, q. And at times it is also called ku. So we will see when this ku is used uh, explicitly. And then we have 10, and 10, it's called ju. So you can see here it is g, it is u. So g plus u, it is ju, and we have an additional u. So this makes it ju, a long sound again, ju. So this is from 1 to 10. So now let's look at some interesting facts about the numerals 4, 7, and 9. Yon and shi are the Japanese words that are used for numeral 4. Shi also means death, and hence it is considered unlucky. And this is the reason why people avoid using shi for numeral 4. And thus yon is the popular word for 4. She is never used to express age of a person for the same reason, since it is not a like a good thing to express age that denotes life with a word that denotes death. So this is obvious. In Japan, many buildings don't even have a floor marked as 4. This is like there is third floor and then straight away there is fifth floor. There is no fourth floor in the building. It's the same thing as 13 in India or elsewhere. So unlucky 13 we have. So in Japan, it's unlucky 4. Now let's come to numeral 7. We have Nana and Shichi for 7. The usage of both Nana and Shichi are correct. However, Shichi is used usually to denote the name of the month. We shall see in a later lesson how the naming and numbering of the months are done in Japanese. For the time being, Shichigatsu. Shichigatsu, Shichi means 7 and Gatsu means month. So Shichigatsu means the seventh month of the year and which is July. So in Japanese, July month is called Shichigatsu. So this Shichi or 7 is used to represent to name the months, the seventh month or July. And finally, the numeral 9. So as we just saw, Q is used for 9 and a second word ku is also there. Ku is basically used to represent the ninth hour. Kuji. Ji means hour and ku means 9. So Kuji means the ninth hour. It could be 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. So maybe it's Kuji means ninth hour, 9 o'clock, 9 a.m., 9 p.m. So any of these. So ku is primarily used for representing the hour of the clock. And in general, and for all other in all other cases, Q is used for 9. So to summarize, one for we have Ichi for 1, Ni for 2, San for 3, Yon for 4, Go for 5, Roku for 6, Nana or Shichi for 7, Hachi for 8, Q for 9, and Ju for 10. Now, this is a familiar slide from one of the previous lessons. So this is the Japanese blended words. So as you can see, Ja, Ju, Jo, this is an exception. Since G plus Ya, we are not getting Ja, but Ja. G plus U, we are not getting Ju, but Ju. And G plus Yo, we are not getting Jeo, but Jo. So this Ju, G plus U, Ju. So this we are using to represent the letter 10. So here, although it's written as Ju, but the pronunciation will be Ju. Ju and an additional U. So this makes it Ju. So this pronunciation needs to be noted here. So let's proceed with let's proceed from 11 now. So 11 will be 10 plus 1. 10 plus 1, 11. So in Japanese, it is written as Ju Ichi. So Ju means 10, Ichi means 1. So 10, 1, 11, which is Ju Ichi. So this is a typical style of writing the numbers, and it makes the Japanese numbering and counting very, very easy. If someone knows the numerals 1 to 10, then there is no problem in writing the numerals up to 99 at least. From 100, there will be a separate nomenclature, but from 1 to 99, to write 1 to 99 or to pronounce 1 to 99, only the knowledge of 1 to 9 numerals or 1 to 10 numerals, in fact, is enough. So 11 is 10, 1, Ju, Ichi. And in kanji, it will be written as Ju. This symbol is for Ju and this symbol is for Ichi. So Ju, Ichi. 10, 1, Ju, Ichi. Likewise, Ju, Ni. Juni. Juni. Juni is 12. Jusan. Jusan 13. Juyon 14. Jugo. Jugo 15. Juroku 16. Junana or Jushichi is 17. 10 7. Ju for 10. Nana for 7. So Ju Nana. Ju Hachi for 18. Ju Q for 19. And Niju. So this is important. So 20 becomes Niju. So 20, it's Niju. 20 or 2 multiplied by 10, we can say 2 for Ni and 10 for Ju, Niju. So this is how the numbering and counting will proceed in Japanese. So we have 11 to 20, Juichi, Juni, Jusan, Juyon, Jugo, Juroku, Junana, Juhachi, Jukyu, and Niju. Moving ahead with the next decade, which is Nijuichi. Now it is 21. Ni-ju-ichi. This is the symbol for 2. This is the symbol for 10. This is the symbol for 1. No, ni-ju-ichi. So this is 2 multiplied by 10, 20, and plus 1, 21. So this is how the Japanese system of writing the numerals works. So this is ni-ju-ichi, ni-ju-ni, ni-ju-san, ni-ju-yon, ni-ju-go, ni-ju-roku, Niju-nana, Niju-hachi, Niju-kyu, and Sanju. Sanju means 30. So here you can see the kanji for Sanju is 310. So this is 3 multiplied by 10, 30, which is Sanju. I hope you have understood the way of writing the Japanese numerals, and it is very, very simple. Next, next decade is 30s. Sanju ichi, Sanju ni, Sanju yon, sorry, Sanju san, Sanju yon, Sanju go, Sanju roku, Sanju nana, Sanju hachi, Sanju kyu, and Yonju. Yonju is 40. So Yon for 4 and Ju for 10. So 4 into 10, 40, Sanju. Sorry, Yonju. Next is Yonjuichi, Yonjuichi, which is 4, 10, 1, 41. Yonju ni, 42. Yonju san, 43. Yonju yon, 44. Yonju go, 45. Yonju roku, 46. Yonju nana or Yonju shichi, 47. Yonju hachi, 48. Yonju Q 49 and Goju is 50. Goju. Go for 5, Ju for 10. Go, Ju, Goju 50. Next is the Goju Ichi 51. Goju ni 52. Goju san 53. Goju yon 54. Goju go 55. Goju roku 56. Goju Nana or Goju Shichi 57, Goju Hachi 58, Goju Q 59, and Rokuju. Rokuju is 60. Then we have Rokuju Ichi 61, Rokuju Ni 62, Rokuju Ni, Rokuju San 63, Rokuju Yon 64, Rokuju Go 65, Rokujo Roku 66, Rokuju Nana or Rokuju Shichi 67, Rokuju Hachi 68, Rokuju Q 69, and Nanaju or Shichiju is 70. So I recommend you to write all these numerals in your notebook in both hiragana and also in kanji, so that these symbols, uh, like you are familiar with these symbols, and you will automatically, by writing these symbols so many times, you will be able to memorize them as well. Okay, so the next decade is of the 70s. Nana Ju Ichi, Nana Ju Ni, Nana Ju San, Nana Ju Yon, Nana Ju Go, Nana Ju Roku, Nana Ju Nana, Nana Ju Hachi, Nana Ju Q, and Hachiju. So here in place of Nana, you can write Shichi as well. So this will become Shichiju Ichi, Shichiju Ni, Shichiju San, Shichiju Yon, Shichiju Go, Shichiju Roku, Shichiju Shichi, Shichiju Hachi, Shichiju Q, and Hachiju. Hachiju is 80. Hachi is 8. Ju is 10. 80. Hachiju. Hachiju Ichi, Hachiju Ni, Hachiju San, Hachiju Yon, Hachiju Go, Hachiju Roku, Hachiju Nana or Hachiju Shichi, Hachiju Hachi, Hachiju Q, and Kyuju. Kyuju is 90. Kyuju. Q for 9 and Ju for 10. Kyuju 90. And finally, we have the last slide for this lesson, which is the 90s decade. 91 will be called Kyuju Ichi. This is 9, this is 10, this is 1. Kyuju Ichi 91. Kyuju Ichi. Kyuju Ni, Kyuju San, Kyuju Yon, Kyuju Go, Kyuju Roku, Kyuju Nana or Kyuju Shichi, Kyuju Hachi, and Kyuju Q. So this completes the numerals and counting from 1 to 99. So in the next lesson, what we shall be learning? Next lesson is lesson 10, where we shall be continuing with the numbers and counting from 100 onwards. So we will see 100, then thousands, 10,000s, then millions, billions, trillions, and possibly zillions as well. So we shall continue with the numbers and counting in the next lesson. I hope you have understood today's lesson how to do the counting in Japanese from 0 to 99. So just in case you haven't watched the videos from lesson 1 through 8, please do so. And including today's lesson 9, we shall continue with lesson 10 in the next video. So till then, goodbye, happy learning, sayonara.